Hello, it's Master Chuda, and this is The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I've been a little bit ill, so I haven't been doing things. I had some recorded videos that I didn't put up. Oh, all kinds of craziness. Today, we are going to try out this guy, because I don't believe that I have done it yet. And I can feel pretty confident in that, seeing as how it said I hadn't beaten the game. Well, it's not like I've shown you beating the game yet. Oh no, my professionalism is showing. Music has come to join us. Right, so here we are, we're back. I've seen a few episodes during my not feeling so hot. Is that the teleporter? I believe that is a teleporter. And I believe in order to correct mistakes made by other individuals who play this, I am not going to consume a teleporter. So this guy's spacebar item, as it is routinely called by individuals who played this for a long time, slightly inaccurate now, seeing as how I'm on a controller and, you know, I don't use the spacebar. I'm using the controller because it's less loud and jarring and a lot easier to handle. Callus is nice. Now I don't have to worry about spikes. Cornflies. These guys are really, really erratic. I've not actually dealt with them even once before, so... So Apollyon, he has an item that sucks up usable items and gains their power. So a successful run with this guy involves creating the most powerful item you could ever imagine. One that kills all enemies in the room and gives you extra health points everywhere. You know, that kind of thing. It also has an effect on a non-usable item, a passive item. You absorb that item. You don't get its passive benefits, but you get random stat boosts. Silence is totally gonna be me coughing all the time, just because I have a tendency to do that. I don't know why. That was mean of you, good sir. Stop spawning little mini dudes. So this guy is a new boss for me, pretty much. Never had to fight him. Now I'm fighting him on floor 1. He's gonna kill me, and we're gonna get to see a run that doesn't involve me getting teleporter for... Spiders, man. Alright, well... Moving into round 2. Alright, more of these little diglets. Interesting kind of trivia was hearing, according to Northern Lion, I believe, at some point Edmund McMillan said that he wasn't really, he didn't realize the DLC was going to be as difficult as it was because his testers were trained veterans who were sitting there like, I need a challenge. So all of these added difficulty boosts that make the game a lot harder for people like me who never beat it in the first place were somewhat unintentional. Jump cuts, anyway. You might not even see these first two. Oh boy. Alright, so a marathon of deaths will most likely occur, it would seem. I'm way off my balance, haven't played in several days. On top of the several months before, you know how it is when you aren't doing anything. these guys. They set themselves on fire and you're like, haha, you killed yourselves, and then it turns out they just made themselves more powerful. And they're really erratic and difficult to dodge and deal with and confusing and just jumpers. So now I've got a really powerful item that has doubled my damage. It's pretty much literally doubled it. And I almost died because I couldn't see the tiny little corpse body left behind. Ugh, that's dark. Oh no, that was close. Well, I've got a blister now. Sucks. Guess more hoppers. Oh yeah, that's what they called them in the actual game now, didn't they? Hoppers, here we go. This one has like 2 protective flies of protection. That's new. Dangerous, powerful. I should probably just not be playing on hard mode. I often find myself wondering if I should just go get a completed save file so I don't have to try and unlock things. But also, like, then the point of the game shifts. And I'm not sure if I can enjoy it without the collectathon aspect. That said, I really would enjoy it if I would stop being a dead. Let's go and hurt myself. First room. That didn't happen. See? Look at that. Nothing ever happened. It was all a lie. Wow. The level of difficulty I am experiencing is significant. Oh look, extra health. Makes me slower. That's a nice item. And I'm always like, oh, I would really love 2 extra health containers, and then I remember that I can't play this game without maximum speed, even slightly. Gotta go fast. Ooh, gotcha. Okay, slightly adjusting my method of play to using the face buttons instead of the joystick. Gives me what feels like more control. So the hard part now is getting past that point where I no longer have to spend my entire time discussing all of the details of the game itself, and now I have to actually just show you good gameplay, I suppose. Oh no. The good news is, next episode is going to be me doing the April Fool Challenge. I'm pretty sure that it said I had that unlocked. Oof, I really hope that's the case. Oh wow. Sometimes when you break a rock, it has a door underneath it leading to a crawl space, where you can find items, or a black market where you can trade away all of your hit points for a ton of different useful items in some way. Right. Things are not going very well for me. Oh yeah, just stand on that barrel as you're detonating it. Get shot. Gotcha. Ah. Alright, I guess we're gonna give it one more go. This episode is probably going to be a huge bundle of failure. Yeah, I don't much care for that guy, all things considered. I mean, I've never picked him up, so that's... Uh-oh, buddy alert. I've never picked him up before in this save file or ever, but I know what he does, and I'm not a big fan of pills. Actually, I'm a really big fan of pills, but I don't really feel like taking damage to get random pills dropping relatively often. I had a stupid run at one point wherein my character was about 8 pixels tall, I believe in full screen at that point as well. And that was just wild, because I kept getting the pill that makes you smaller. So I was actually so small and so fast that I was clipping through the boundaries and was able to walk on water and all kinds of things like that. Oh boy, this is a room. This is just a room, isn't it? All of the enemies. So yeah, I don't feel so bad because the difficulty has definitely been increased with the addition of the new expansion. Both of them, really. And basically, I've just got to get better at this game. Oh, gotta get good. Earn my skills. Wow, that was a lot quicker than I expected. Right, this round I have absorbed one item. So as you might have seen, I used the item. The little pedestal in the room was picked up, sort of. And I gained a little bit of extra damage and a little bit of extra shots, rate of fire. So I shoot my tiers faster and gain damage. That's basically everything you could ever ask for in getting yourself stat boosts. HP is nice. And now I descend. Alright, Pride. This is a boss fight. A miniature boss fight. One of the 7 deadly sins, as I mentioned before. He is probably the easiest boss fight, but this room actually made him seem a little bit difficult. 2 of clubs will double the amount of bombs I have, and it will give you 2 if you have none. So I could use a bomb here, try and get some money, and then get 2 bombs back, or I could hang on to it so I could get a bunch of bombs. And just explode all the things. Whoa, what are you? Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's completely fine and dandy. Right, well, I'm going to blow that up. Even though it was a bad choice, and I regret my decision immediately. And if I need bombs before the end of this floor, I'll pop the 2 of clubs to give me those bombs, and if I don't need bombs before the end of this butterfly, then I will molt and become a caterpillar. That's backwards. Yep, so it's crazy the amount of strategy you're supposed to have in this game and that I don't. My strategy has generally just been, can I get like the best things ever? Also, I have the terrible strategy of, yeah, I'll just take that, whatever it is. A really cool item that just does not work ever for me is, oh, I got a little monstro. Bleh. Taking a tiny planet that makes your shots orbit around you.
2 of clubs.
This is my thing that I'm gonna do. Ding, doo. Tiny chest. Multiple keys. That's nice. Now I sort of never will need another key this entire game. I really wish that I was able to kill a red fly in one shot. That's kind of the damage that I... Oh yeah, that's right. I need to stop firing every once in a while so I can... Haha! Your minion will be the doom of you, good sir. Ooh. I'm really liking that tiny little audio cue right there, that little bleh. I did it! I won the thing! I didn't get hit this game. Nice. This lets you carry 2 trinkets, and then we'll give you a trinket. That's a damage upgrade, which I like the idea of. But I am far more along the lines of, give me the... I don't want to make a deal with you, Mr. Satan. I've unlocked Eve and Samson. So now I've got some more characters to try out later on. I've played as all of these characters already, except, oh. biscuits. Well, I probably let the fact that I had done well go to my head. That's what happened here. It's like, haha, you have succeeded. Yeah, and that did not go very well for me. Ah! Leeches! Ow. Get this guy! He was not my friend. Alright, and neither will these guys be, huh? What? Aw, the other guys hadn't been dropping dudes, and you dropped a dude? I only have a 9% chance to get a deal, and there's a 50% chance that it'll be... Gotta catch 'em all. Don't know what that did. I'm assuming that if I throw it at an enemy, it will become my friend. I wonder if it will become my friend forever. So now, every time that I use the Void, I will... also be able to throw a Pokeball. So if I run into an item room with an item I want that has those little mini greeds in it, that'll probably be my best bet, because then I can throw it at the mini greeds and, words, numbers, letters, pixels, punctuation marks are important too. Oh no, a downgrade. Negative effect. Oh yeah, that's right, my shop is minimalist at the moment. Well, I didn't really want to buy anything anyway. Alright, Bighorn, this guy, never fought him before. I believe that he used to be far more powerful and has definitely been reduced in that level of power. Just chucking a bunch of bombs and everything, being a jerk. You're a mean boy. Ow, Mr. Grinch. Really sad that I did not get any, soul hearts. There we go. Spirit power-ups. I also have a dude who can chuck big piles of Ganabidins. Don't know what that means. Yes. Big blast. Trying my best to keep this one going. Not very easy when these things just bounce around like a bundle of loons. Did I win? Did I win? I did it. Damage increase. I've been whipped a little bit, but that's fine. Everything kind of froze for a moment there. Had me worried. Alright, key, yum. Gonna push this button. Yeah. Not this guy. I don't like him. Somehow, in this little tiny room, he manages to be an incredible difficulty. You may be asking, if you only have one hit point left, why would you be bothering to do the rest of the rooms on this floor? To which my response would be, you know, it would probably be a great idea to not be dealing with bonies. Right. So. Yeah. Dear Diary, today I died. I was killed by this bony in some cave. And I leave all that I own to my cat Guppy. Goodbye, cruel world.